Long ago, in the heart of the savannah, there stood a peaceful village of Ekura. The people were kind, the cattle were fat, and the drums sang under the moonlight. But when the night fell and the crickets began to whisper, every child, every mother, and every elder remembered the rule. Never leave your slippers outside, not even for a minute. Because of Inya Koyikoyi, the shadow woman. She was once a midwife, a woman of herbs and chants, but greed swallowed her soul. She began trading with dark spirits. They gave her power, but at a price. She started working with the dead, and soon even a shadow moved on its own. The village elders banished her, but the forest took her in. It is said she never died, that every midnight a spirit returns, dragging her hollow body behind her. But she can't enter your home unless she has your part, and your slippers are your part. One moonless night, a brave, stubborn girl named Ize came home late from the stream. She was tired. She kicked off her slippers and left them outside. Her grandmother warned her, "Ize, bring your slippers inside, you know the stories." But Ize laughed. "Those are tales for old women and scared children." She went to sleep. That night, the wind didn't blow, the dogs didn't bark, the fireflies died in the air. A thick silence swallowed the village. And then the rustling came, soft, dry, like old clothes dragging across dust. Inya Koyikoyi arrived, her long fingers like branches, her hair like dead vines, and her feet, burnt and twisted, slide perfectly into Ize's slippers. Through them she found Ize's soul. The next morning, Ize woke up strange. Her eyes didn't blink, a shadow moved before her. Her voice echoed even when she whispered. When she laughed, it sounds like someone screaming far, far away. Her mother cried and ran to the house of Adaitaru, the oldest elder in Ekura, a man with grey eyes and a walking stick carved from baobab tree. He came at once. He looked at Ize and said,
"She is not alone. Inya walks in her now."
The villagers gathered under the sacred fig tree. Adaitaru burned sacred leaf. He called the spirit of the ancestors. He commanded Inya to come out, and she said, from Ize's mouth came a voice not of this world. "Ize gave me a path," it said. "Now I will walk in her forever." The villagers screamed, but Adaitaru stood firm. He held up a small gourd sealed with red thread.
"This,"
he shouted,
"is her curse."
It holds the ashes of the baby she traded to the spirits for power. He smashed it on the ground. A black wind screamed from Ize's chest. Inya Koyikoyi burst forth, twisting, screeching, melting into the earth. The slippers burst into flame, and the smell of wrath filled the air. Ize fell unconscious but free. From that day forward, in the village of Ekura, no one ever left their slippers outside again. Even visitors are warned. If you pass through Ekura at night and forget your slippers outside, don't be surprised if you feel your own feet walking before you, or hear footsteps behind you that matches your own, because Inya Koyikoyi still walks and she is always looking for a path.